Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in. For today's video, we're going to be drawing the Superman logo. So all you're going to need is a ruler, a pencil, and color utensils. I'm going to use Copic markers. I'm going to be using R27, Y15, B28, and 100 black. You can use crayons or colored pencils, or even construction paper if you wanted to. So first we're going to draw the top. So I'm going to draw a simple straight line. I'm going to make mine 4 inches. Then I'm going to come down at an angle. I'm going to draw mine to 1.5 inches. Then I'm going to come back to draw a straight line. And I'm lightly going to draw another line. This is so I can make sure that I keep things symmetrical. So I'm going to make sure I draw it at the same. So see, I was a little bit off. Let me zoom in. So I was a little bit off, but because I drew my guideline, I can now confidently make this a permanent line, like so. Now I'm going to come back to this line and then find the middle point, which I would say is about right here. And I'm going to lightly draw another line, like so. That way, it's the same purpose as this line right here. So now I'm going to come back to my permanent line at the corner and match it up, like so. Then I should have something. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to trace our shape on the inside, and we're going to erase our 2 guidelines. Okay, now you should have something that looks like this. So now I need you to pay very close attention, because this is the tricky part of the logo. So first what we're going to do, we're going to come to this corner right here, and we're going to draw a straight line down, and then we're going to come across. So essentially what we're going to do, we're going to draw a box, like so. Then we're going to come down here to the bottom, and we're going to simply draw a line. The box is going to help us, guide us to create the S, and then this right here is going to let us create the base of the S, so we don't go too far off. So now let's come down to the triangle and curve up on the edges. And we're going to simply trace the inside of it, like so. And I'm just going to go ahead and erase these other 2 lines that were originally there. I do not need. Now we're going to zoom out. Okay, now come back to the square and draw or carve out an upside down triangle like so. So currently you should have something that looks like this. Now for the hard part. Come halfway to the square and then come up like so. Do this very lightly since we are working with curved lines, and make an oval shape. The oval does not have to be perfect. And then after you get your oval to the point where you feel satisfied, you want to come over here to this side and kind of carve out a rectangle. And then once you do, you want to curve this part of the rectangle. Let me zoom in for you. It's okay. This side of the rectangle is parallel to this. So I'm going to take my ruler, come to this line that we drew earlier, slide over, and I'm simply going to draw a line. Then I'm going to do the exact same for right here at the top. Come up, come down. And I'm going to draw this line just a little bit shorter. And then I'm going to do the same thing again for right here. And it's going to be a short line. Let me zoom out. I'm going to erase this part. So you should have something that looks a little like this. So now we're going to curve this line to make our S. Now I'm going to zoom out to the entire picture. So you should have something that looks a little like this. Now let's go back to our oval. You want to come around this area right here and then make a curved line. If you need to, you can simply draw another oval. You don't want it to be a circle. So I will simply darken the line so you see what I'm doing. Because as you see, we're slowly forming the S. We don't want to take up too much space. So I got to come out some. And if you make a mistake, that is fine. This is my first time drawing this logo also. That's what this series is all about. Let me quickly erase this in time lapse. Okay, after I erase my lines, I should have something that looks like this. Now we're going to come to the other side in this general area, and we're going to get ready to draw our other oval. But before we do, I want you to come back to the triangle right here, draw an oval. After you do that, then come to this side right here, and begin to sketch out your oval. I think mine's a little too thin. When you come to your oval, come to this line right here. I think I need to make mine a little larger. So continue playing around with it. This I think this one is a little too over. So use your source material. There's no other way that I know best to get this part, but start with the oval, and then you want to darken this line. And this needs to go here. I'm gonna take away from something to make this a little fatter right here. So just continue to play around with it until you get it to the right shape of your liking. And don't be afraid to come up here and take some off from the top. A lot of people are afraid to do that. There we go. And once you get your S to the point where you feel satisfied with it, go ahead and ink the lines that you want to keep. And I'm just going to flip the page for this one. So if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. Okay, after you're done erasing your lines, your logo should be near complete. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our ruler again, and we're going to trace the outside again, very thin. Gonna just make a thin outline. Okay. Then simply go around the outline in black. I'm going to get on my black zero Copic. And just lightly trace the edge. like. So when doing this, you really want to take your time and do not rush. I know some of you say I'm going too fast. I'll continue to slow it down. It's just, remember, you can always pause the video if you need to. If I go too fast, I tend to go at my own pace. And I completely understand that some might be faster than me, and some might be slower than me. Some might actually go at the exact same pace as me. I have not met anyone like that yet, so it'll be kind of neat. Alright, once we do that, we're going to go over, you're pretty much going to trace the outlines of everything but your little triangle. Just try to make it a little bit thinner than this. I'm just going to go ahead and use my marker while I have it out. Ooh, that did not work out too well. Guess I won't be doing that, you guys. Oh, see that? I grabbed the wrong tool. And the reason we're outlining everything is we're technically combining a lot of steps. Some people have you draw a whole bunch of lines, and I wanted to show you guys a faster way. But I'm going to complete the rest of this video in time lapse since that's all I'm doing, and I'm going to color it accordingly. Continue leaving me requests, and I will get to them. Maybe I should show you guys the list of the logo. Some of y'all have waited patiently, and yours is coming up. You just don't know it yet. So just like my Facebook page and leave a request there or here on YouTube.